What makes a criminal dangerous? Who do you consider to be a dangerous criminal? In 2016, there were just 20 executions and 31 new death sentences handed out, making a record low since 1991 and 1973, respectively, according to Pickup. A dangerous criminal is one who partakes in a crime such as murder, rapist, serial killer, etc., helping them out when they do not deserve it for what they did, depending on the crime that they have committed, and keeps our society and community safe. I think that the death penalty is the best punishment for dangerous criminals. We are essentially helping out numerous prisoners with our tax money so that they are being cared for. The Bureau of Justice Statistics reckoned that the United States spends more than $80 billion each year to keep roughly 2.3 people behind bars, according to Lewis and Lockwood. They get a free place to sleep and keeps them out of the extreme heat or the freezing cold. All their meals that they eat are for free for them and get handed to them. Although the beds might not be the comfiest and the food is definitely not the greatest, they are still getting these things with our money when they most likely do not deserve it. With the previous statement mentioned, there are strict criminals who do deserve the death penalty. Every convict has a different reason for how they ended up in a prison cell. Famous criminals are those individuals whose criminal behaviors become widely known to the general public for their unscrupulous acts, according to Adams. Theodore Robert Bundy was known for sexually assaulting women. He was arrested for breaking into a college dorm in Florida State University, whose room belonged to two co-ed students who he killed. He was also alleged to have committed sexual assault on other women in the world, and he was put on the death penalty. Another example of a dangerous criminal is John Wayne Gacy Jr. He was a serial killer of male prostitution in the 1970s, and he also dressed up as a clown while he did his killing. He was known as a killer clown, and he regularly performed at children's hospital and charitable events as Pogo the Clown or Patches the Clown. Gacy was cited for killing over 30 young men and boys, and you would never guess where the remains were buried. The remains were buried under his house or on his property in a Chicago suburb. He was put on the death penalty, and they used a lethal injection. If a serial killer strikes, then it causes an uproar of anxiety and puts a toll on the community. Examples of the dangerous felonies include murder, manslaughter, crimes against children, sexual assault, sexual conduct with a child under the age 15, kidnapping, and child prostitute, according to PLLC. When a murder occurs, a life is being taken away, whether the victim was innocent or not. In an event of a rape, someone's life is being changed forever, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Once a series of crimes happen, which could potentially put us in danger, we are forced into the state of confusion and stress. Keeping our communities and society as a whole makes us feel safer, puts us at ease. To avoid becoming a victim, you need to take charge of your own safety. There are no guidelines, but actively turning your thoughts and actions toward crime prevention and self-defense can help lower the chances of becoming a casualty, according to Zamora. They can live their lives feeling safer and not having to worry about their safety for them or others. The satisfaction that comes along with knowing that the bad guy is put away. Throughout this speech, I have brought up many different reasons to back up my beliefs. In conclusion, I think that the death penalty is the best punishment for dangerous criminals. We are helping them out when they do not deserve it for what they did, depending on the crime, such as murder, and keeps our society and communities safe. Throughout this speech, I hope I changed your mind and feeling about the death penalty. These people deserve the death penalty because of the pain they have caused others.